Yeah, so let's so this is part 2 of the Aussie dollar simulation from 2015. Apologize if the numbers and letters and words are small. Hopefully you guys can see. Otherwise, if there's anything that's unclear, just let me know in the chat. And I'll just quickly summarize what happened last time. So let's do that. Okay, so we're looking at, okay, let's go on the H1 time frame. No, let's go on the H4. So on the H4 time frame, I spotted this this pattern here. So this pattern here in particular, I was basically looking for a reversal. Now, this is the only data I had. So from July 2015 down to around September. Okay. So now I was looking for shorts first, and then I was looking for buys. So let's zoom in into the price action. So yeah, I look for a buy here, and actually I remember this was the first trade that I took. I was so disappointed, and I should have actually banked some profit on this, but with Forex Tester 4, because you're pressing play sometimes and price action moves so quickly, I did want to take some profits, but it went up to about 7R on this, and imagine 7R and I didn't even bank profits. Eventually, yeah, it got stopped out, and then ended up catching a really nice trade here. So we had a this compressing pattern. So we had these equal lows. We had this compressing pattern, 1, 2. So I was expecting price to come down here. So I was looking then. So I was looking for, yeah, this is the compressing pattern. So I was looking for a short. So where was the short? So I looked at this banker block up here, and this pattern, and then took this trade. This was a really nice sniper. So I think this was trade number 2. And if we zoom in, I was taking profits at the bottom of this lower time frame inverse trend line. So this potential falling wedge, and also the higher time frame trend line, as you can see. So if we go zoom out to the 4-hour or daily, you can see I was looking for 4-hour. I was looking for an exit around here. So this trend line. Yeah, I was looking for an exit around here. And then I was looking for some sort of potential boomerang or some sort of correction here. So let's zoom in now on the lower time frames. Let's go on the 15-minute. And the reason why I'm actually going through the summary, I'm actually going through this price action. It's almost like a narrative. It's almost like your storytelling. And the story that you're telling is, what is smart money doing, right? What are they thinking, and what are they doing at particular price levels? And so that's why Diego does the market structure really well. So it's like, okay, this is the high, this is the new low, this is the new significant high, this is the new significant low, and then you could just keep following market structure, right? So this is what I'm kind of doing now. So even though right now it's all market commentary, I'm sort of like just telling the story again in my head, so I can just get back into the zone, get back into in sync with this price action that I'm seeing. So now on the M15, and we can already start seeing that there was a market structure shift. So we can see this high here, this low, new high, low, new high, and For some reason, I bought here, got stopped out. At, yeah, because I'm looking at that market structure shift, and then I spotted this point of interest, which was the cause of this breaker structure, right? Can you see that? So even though it was tested here, we ended up getting the there might have been a pattern here. Let's go on the smaller time frames. Okay, I see. So I had a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I had this this trade here, breaker structure, retest. It went into profit. So my stop must have been here, 4 pip stop. It went up to 12 pips. So that went up 4R, and I didn't bank profits on that. I should have banked profits here around 3R, to be honest, because it was a counter trend trade. So I'm already spotting mistakes. Okay. And then we see, let's see, what can we see here? Okay, so there's this potential boomerang. So yeah, this probably was the pattern that I was trading before. So we had the, okay, what about this one? That's got potential. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. This is, so I was looking for longs at this point of interest. It looks like we had a pattern here as well. So I managed to get into an entry here. Stops must have been down here. And right now I've got a trade running, 2 trades running. So I've banked profits on this trade. Where did I bank profits? Wow. Oh, I held that for quite some time. Here we go. So I banked profits here and here. And then I scaled in here. This is where I scaled in. So I saw the price moving higher, breaking structure. And I managed to get in here. Must have been this bank level. Almost hit stop. How many pips is that? 10 pips. Yeah. I got in again here for some reason. All right. So possibly looking for yeah, these equal lows. Look at this gap. So this was the weekend, was it? Maybe not. No, this is just very strong momentum. So we had this gap, imbalance, equal lows. What caused this breaker structure? It was this bank block here. So and right in the middle of that gap. So I decided to take a trade here. Wasn't the best of entries, but my stop must have been quite tight, either here or here, I can't remember. But I held it through. This was 4 o'clock, 5, 6. So I've obviously held it through the London close and Asia. So let's zoom out quickly, and I can start seeing a pattern forming. 1, 2, and then we had a boomerang. So this would have been the preferred entry, but this was around 10 o'clock, so not the best times to trade. But either way, I got lucky, and yeah, saw this momentum. Price took some profits here, took some more profits here, and I still got okay. I've still got some positions running. So just to summarize, so far 9 days have gone by. 9 profitable, 9 total trades, 6 of them profitable, 3 losses. My best trade was 1.2%. Worst trade was 0.5%. Okay, so looks like I'm doing 0.5% risk. Net profit, I'm up 2.8%. I've got a drawdown of about gross profit of 1.3%. Max drawdown, that's not bad, 0.6%. Profit factor 3, so that's really good performance so far. And so far, it's got this is a 67% win rate. So let's keep going. Just making sure. I had someone else join. Okay, a couple of more traders have joined. Fantastic. Okay. All right, so start test. Okay, so what are we seeing now? On the H1, bank some profits here. Still got some positions running. Got 2 buys at 69.29 and 69.25. Okay, so that's here. Let's yeah, it's time to move those stops a bit higher. Start the test. I'm gonna control the speed of the candles. You can control the speed here. So if you're planning on getting Forex tester, this is number 4. Obviously 5 is a lot better, but I haven't bothered to upgrade because I'm so used to this already. But here you can track the testing speed based on every candle. So right now, what you're seeing, this movement that you're seeing, is based on 1-minute candles. I can increase it and do, for example, 15-minute candles, and then you'll see that it just moves a lot quicker because the speed is obviously every single 15-minute candle. Oh wow, that's looking amazing. Okay, so trade's going quite well. I'm going to slow it down just a bit more so I can start catching up. All right, so this high has been taken out. This is the relevant high. So what caused that? It was this banker block here. Do I want to take a trade here? Not really. I would rather wait for a deeper correction. So perhaps from a wave theory perspective, we've got wave 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're likely to get a correction now. So I might look for a short as a hedge. So let's see if we can find any shorts, any potential shorts. We've got a bit of an expanding channel here, which I don't like trading these ones. So let's see if we can have any internal structures. So from this high, start marking it up higher. Potentially, nope, I don't see anything I like. So let's just delete that trend line. And now I'm waiting. So if anything, I'm looking now at these, what's next? I'm looking at the pocket of liquidity up here. We've got some equal highs. And we've got an untested banker block here. So let's just move that. I might need some eye drops. My eyes are a bit dry. I'm wearing contacts today, so I couldn't find my glasses. Okay. So let's speed it up because we're not really seeing anything. If I zoom in, you can see it's pretty quick on the M1. So let me zoom out. We're getting a bit of a reaction from here. That's normal. But I feel these longs are at a very good level. So I'm going to hold on to those. In fact, I should be banking some more profits. Let's pause this. I'm going to be banking more profits because I've seen a breaker structure here. There's a breaker structure, and then we've got this ascending trend line that could potentially be a pattern, but it's just not very clear, is it? This might just be a retest of this high. I I've already banked profits here, so it doesn't really, no, I haven't actually. That's not a trade. This was oh, I had a short. Oh, wow. So I had a short from here. I took some profits here, but I left the short open as a hedge, which got taken out. The hedge got taken out on break even. I see. So right now I'm not hedged, so that's fine. That I just realized. So actually, this is a really good time to bank profits, because I haven't actually banked profits until this point here. So, and we're up currently floating 2.5%, which is amazing. So if this was an evaluation, you want to be definitely taking profits when it's available. So we've got 9 days have been processed. So if you're taking a CTI valuation, remember you need 30 active trading days. And so if you're at this stage, couple of weeks in now, and we're up 2.8% net profit, and you're floating 2.5%, that's already more than half of the target sorted, because your target is 7%. So let's start banking profits. So the way to bank profits is you right click here, you modify close part position, which you can also have a shortcut of Control F5. And currently this trade has 1.78 lots. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take, because this is on the higher time frame. Let's check the higher time frame. Is this a counter trend? Have we broken structure on the higher time frames? No. So this is a counter trend trade. So you want to be aggressive with your if this is a counter trend trade. We've just taken out a significant high. Potentially we've taken out this this trend line. So this might even turn into potential boomerang lower. So that's why this could be a good short up here with this banker block. Let's just shift that over just so I can remember what I'm looking for. So yeah, definitely we're close to the target, but yeah, we've taken out this high. I'm definitely taking out some profits. So let's do that now. So currently total lots open, we've got 2.78. So let's take out around 80. I've already banked profits though. So how much have I actually banked? Let me check the history. Closed time. I've actually banked 1.7 lots and 2.48 lots. We've still got 2.78 lots. So I've already banked quite a lot. So at this stage, because I'm expecting a little bit more upside, I'm going to bank 50% of whatever I have open right now. So yeah, good start to the simulation. So just to give you a quick look, we've actually broken structure on the 5 minute, as you can see, very clear break of structure. So I want to lock in some profit basically. So let's do that. So right click, close part position. I want to close half of this, so that will be about 80 lot, 0. Let's say 80 lots, maybe a bit more, 85. Actually, let's be a little bit more aggressive. Let's put let's do about, yeah, no, fine, 90. And the bottom position will close half a lot. Fantastic. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep it moving. Start again. Guys, feel free to unmute, ask any questions in the chat. Just making sure, yeah, you can unmute yourself if you have any questions. I do welcome them. This is, oh, here we go. Hold on. Pausing it. What time of the day is it? It's Asia session, 2 in the morning. This is the Aussie dollar. So we're approaching now the, yeah, we're approaching this, this level up here. So whatever I've got running right now, I'm going to leave that as a hedge, and I'm going to be looking for shorts if there's a setup. So let's now start looking for that setup. So let's see, can we see anything here? Oopsie. Yeah, okay, let's just unpause it, zoom in on the 5 minute. Let me get rid of the performance. Get rid of all of that. Yeah. All right. So we've taken out the equal highs. It's a potential pattern here forming. Potential pattern here forming. I'm going to take a few. We've got, yeah, I'm going to take some little bit more profit. Because as you can see, I took profits down here, but this is a 40 pip move from the previous profit taking. So this will be a couple of R multiples, because I pretty much, I'm quite confident my stop loss was between 5 to 10 pips. So that's why we're seeing, this is why even the trade is at 125 pips, 130 pips up. So yeah, we're still floating 1.7% from the initial. I think I was trading about 6 lots initially, because this is a 100K account, which is currently it's currently at 4%. So I'm going to take a bit more profit. This is how what I literally do in real life. When I'm managing a trade like this, you'll see on my previous trades, I'm just constantly banking profits, constantly scaling out. So we got 88.88 lots. I'm going to scale out, I would say about, let's do 30. This one. Close pot position. I would say 25, half of that one. Okay. All right. So we banked some more profits. Fantastic. We're now up 4.8%. And there is a potential pattern forming. Let's see how it plays out. So we got a tap of the point of interest up here, but so far I'm not really seeing any short setups. We're in the Asia session now, just before the London Open. So we're going to start seeing some volatility very soon. Now, yeah, this is the London Open. I want to see this high get taken out. Let's, okay, the lows got taken out first. All right, so we got this Asia range, Asia accumulation. We've got this drawn liquidity, and then prices reacted to this imbalance. So it looks like we're going to get a move higher from here. Just double checking price. We're at literally around spot 70.50. So this is a very big institutional level. So right now we're seeing this price action is just classic profit taking. So we could actually get the higher time frame continue lower. So that's why I'm a bit cautious at these levels. So let's zoom out on the 15-minute quickly. Do we see anything? Potentially. Okay, I think I see something here. So there's a bit of a pattern forming here. So it looks like we might actually get price come a little bit higher, but as you can see, this banker block on the higher time frame is now within the channel, so it looks like it's going to get invalidated. So let's have a look at to see what. So I'm very cautious up here because what's the next liquidity above this? Can you guys see the imbalance? So let's map out this imbalance. Here we go. Was this a good imbalance? We have a low, we have a high, we've got a bit of consolidation, and then bang. So is this balance, did it break the structure? Yes. So this right here is very significant. So this is my new point of interest. In fact, this is my plan A, this is my plan B. So that little, this is the H1, that little doji is what this is plan A, plan B, but I'm not going to take an aggressive trade on there unless it's a 3 aces. Because look, we've got these equal highs. We've got this banker block now, it's been tested here. So we're not right now, I haven't got any signal for short. So let's see what happens next. I'm not going to actually, even though I do think it's going to come up higher, I don't feel comfortable with placing any longs here. Why? Because I'm already long. I'm already capturing this move. So why am I going to risk this little move here when I'm already in? If I wasn't in, maybe I might be a little bit aggressive. So it looks like we've got, let's go on the lower time frames, 5 minutes. Slow down. Okay, yeah, we've got this breaker structure here. What's the time? 10 a.m. All right, let's just fast forward. I need to see, I want to see price go higher. Do we see a pattern forming potentially here? You see that pattern? Is it going to get respected? No, didn't get respected. Yes, it did. There's your boomerang. We're now deep into the US session. So let's have a look at that boomerang actually. We've got equal lows. So let's separate the patterns. We've got equal lows here. We've got, we had that pattern, compression. And got that, this little banker block. No, it wasn't that one. There's probably an imbalance around here. That was a very difficult one to take, to be honest. Was it this one? Yeah, it was this imbalance here. Yeah, very difficult one to trade it. Let's see what happens next. Yeah, see that wasn't a good boomerang to trade. It would have hit TP1, but then we would have got stopped out. So we've got a point of interest here. Let's slow this down. Let's go up to the 1 hour. Why do I have this? So because it broke this structure low and this one here. And 1, 2, 3. Okay, so do we get I could potentially be looking for longs if we have a pattern here. So let's start preparing ourselves. Well, I'll start preparing. What can I see? Okay, potential pattern here on the 15-minute potential channel. Let's go over the 5 minutes. Got some equal lows. Is there another pattern? Not yet. Speed it up. I like this compression. I'm going to pause it there. So look at this level that we're about to hit. So this point of interest on the H1. Oh, yes, Diego. Nice one. I was just about to spot that. But yeah, I'm joking. I didn't see that one. Nice one, D. Okay, so we've got a point of interest here. We've got some equal lows that just got taken out. What's the time of the day? We're coming up to the Asia session, so it's not really a great time to be placing trades. So I might actually wait until the Asia session. Is this a free aces? Yeah, it's a free aces. So this will be this is the question that you basically pose. Should I leave a limit order if this is going to be a free aces? It's completely up to you. But because this is a simulation and I do take free aces when I'm in the zone, let's go for it. Let's go for the free aces. So let's now zoom into this point of interest. And we can see here that we've got this this level here. Let's go down to the M1. Oh, got a little bit lost. Where are you? Here you are. Okay, M1. Okay, M1, can everyone see that gap here? So we've got a H1 banker block and there's an M1 gap right here that hasn't been filled yet. So I'm liking this level at literally at the psychological level of 0.7, spot 7. So let's go back, let's zoom out and let's place our limit. Do you know what? Because we're coming up to the close, there's going to be the swap rollover, and the spread is going to go ridiculously high. It will go between 5 to 20 pips sometimes. So I'm actually going to wait until the breaker structure. I'm going to breaker structure confirmation. So where is the breaker structure confirmation? Right here. Just because of the time of day. I don't want to be put in a limit order here and then get stopped out from the rollover. That's going to be really frustrating. So let's see what happens. There you go. You see the rollover. All right, so that was the New York close, and yeah, I would have got taken out there. So you see, I was just about to take the trade because I'm in a simulation, right? And I want you guys to see a live trade, but that's not the reason why you should be taking a trade. you should just think about the whole process in detail and just think about the logic of what you're doing. And the logic told me, don't take a trade right at the New York close, because this could happen. So now that has been taken out. Let's go back out onto the 15-minute, because there might be a bank level or a banker block that is actually still relevant. So could it be that price is reacting to this one? Is this the correct one? Is there an imbalance there? Yes, there is. So there's an imbalance. And did it, let's zoom out. And how significant is it? Did this one break this high? Yes, it did. As you can see, this was the high. This was the significant high. This is a significant low. This is the range. And for some reason, I had mapped the wrong one out. So I'm already making mistakes. So this is the correct one. And this is M15 now. This is the correct one. And below that, it's this one. Okay. So now we've got our plan A, plan B. And so because of the nature of this volume that we're getting, looks like plan A has been taken out, so we can delete that. So we might get a slingshot because this level has been taken out and it's going down to the next one. So let's delete that one. Let's clean up the charts. Where is this is a new structure. So let's wait for the breaker structure of that. Let's press play again. So price is now at our break. It is now at our point of interest. Speed it up. Bam. Now do you guys see why I was banking profits up here? Yeah. And I was potentially looking for shorts. I didn't quite get the shorts, but imagine not taking profits up here. Yeah. Imagine not taking profit. I'm about to get stopped out on break even here. But now this doesn't look very strong, is it? Not really. It's not really that strong, but let's see if this point of interest on the H1, if it works. I've got my stops here, protecting the capital. We didn't quite get the short. I didn't really see a short. Let me know in the chat if you guys spotted a short. I'll be really interested to see. Otherwise, let's keep going. I can't go back in time now. This is a simulation. We just have to keep going. Okay, so let's pause it there quickly. This is the M5. So now what's the new, this is the new range. This is, do we have a potential pattern here? Potentially. Let's have a look. Constantly have to update patterns. Constant updating patterns. So we got 1, 2. No, I'm not feeling this pattern. No, don't like it. Perhaps this one. Let's just leave it as that. Let's delete that. Let's try and keep these charts clean. How do I get rid of the grid? I don't like that grid. Beautiful. Okay, let's start that again. Play. Wow, okay, let's pause it there. All right, so we have a reaction from the point of interest. It did come a bit lower, so can we trust it? Let's go, let's have a look. All right, let's go on the lower time frames here. So on the 5 minute, we have the new significant high, new significant low, bam, and then new high. So this entire move, so let's look into this one in the granular level. Significant high, low, high, low, high. Okay. So this, I think this is the one that price reacted from. Yeah. It caused a little bit of a slingshot. There wasn't quite a pattern, was there? Oh, this is very hard to navigate. So when you're unsure, just wait. Just wait for the next, just wait to see what happens. This is Asia, by the way. This is 4 in the morning, UK time. But we got a very nice breaker structure here on the M5. So we're now heading into London Open. So if we get a potential pattern coming lower, I might take this. Okay. Doesn't look like we're getting it. There's a lot of momentum here. Let's zoom out onto the 15 minute. Wow. Okay, stop it there. So we got a reaction, very, very quick reaction. I didn't actually get an entry. You're not always going to get an entry, but that's okay. For me personally, this is not a missed trade. This wasn't a missed short, and this wasn't a missed long. Why? I just didn't get an entry. Simple as that. It wasn't my trade. However, now we're at this, we're above, we have a clear breaker structure of these equal highs, and price is now testing this point of interest on the higher time frame that I had mapped out. I think it was a gap. Yeah, there's an imbalance. So do I like this for potential short? I'll be honest with you, I don't really like it, because look at that volume. That's massive volume. In fact, I'm actually going to move my stops higher to that point there, because smart money will protect this this point of interest. If price goes lower, then this will be the point where it's completely, this entire move will be completely invalid. So let's zoom out on the H1. Let's see if there's any other pattern. What's the time? 12. That's fine. I can do some more time. By the way, guys, if you need to go, that's fine. You can watch the recording. I am recording. Yeah. If you've got any questions, let me know. What do we see here? Oh, okay. Okay. All right. It's a little bit of an expanding. Oh, that was a third tap. I didn't spot that. Would I have taken it? No, because there was no pattern here. It's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we got a potential for a for price to actually come lower, but based on this type of pattern, let's zoom out a little bit more. I need more information. When in doubt, zoom out, as they say. What do we have? I think I see what I'm looking for. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I see. It's coming up here. So because of the nature of this, of the trend on the higher time frame, we can all see this is a very strong trend. But if we zoom in now, this is the significant high, this is significant low, high, low. this is a very strong breaker structure on the H4 time frame. Price came down around the 62, and it reacted from that level. Very difficult one to get that, to catch that long is very difficult. I'm just glad I caught this one. So on the H4, we are now up. Daily, we're still waiting for daily. So H4, we're up. So now on the H1, if I'm going to take a short, it's actually going to be a counter trend trade. I'm not going to hold on to this trade for very long. But I'm very happy that I'm in longs. So now I'm actually bullish on this, on what I'm seeing. So let's see if we can get a counter trend short from this imbalance. Let's press play. Go on the 15-minute. No, let's go on the 5-minute. 5-minute, we have, this is the high. Let's wait for a breaker structure here. Do we have a pattern? Potentially, we need more price action. Let's go. So this is it's lunchtime, UK, coming up to the US Open. So let's see what happens. So remember, we're looking for a potential, either a break of this of structure here for a short, or even a continuation higher. Because now obviously the trend has shifted higher. So let's go over to the 15-minute. Do I really want to long it from here? So we've got impulse. Let's zoom out. We've got impulse, correction, impulse, correction. No, I don't want to long it from here. I'd rather short it for a quick 3 to 5 hour. So let's keep going. Let's wait for that breaker structure. It's compressing a little bit higher. Okay, now it's making, it's ranging. All right, let's pause it there. This is, yeah, it's ranging. It's just building up all liquidity right now. So let's delete this. Yeah, not really. It's just building liquidity, It's inducing retail right now. It's a little bit like, yeah. Hold on. I think I see something. So did we break that? Yes. All right. Is there a pattern up here? Oh, very close. Go back 5-minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just so up. Yeah. Okay, we've got new high, new low. So the new breaker structure is this one. Okay. So now I'm going to slow it down. And I'm on the M1 because, yeah, I'm in sniper mode. I don't like the fact that it hasn't actually it hasn't tapped the top of this pattern. Let's just do this properly. Well, hold on. It might. Do you know what? I'm gonna take it as a test, because we're literally talking about yeah, less than, that's like 1 pip. Now, different brokers will have different information, but for 1 pip, for me personally, I'll take that as a test. So the actual breaker structure, I'm going to wait for this breaker structure. And I'm looking, and then I'll be looking for a short as a quick counter trend. What's the time? 8 o'clock. All right, no, it's not really a good time. So we've got breaker structure now. M5. It's also an M5 breaker structure. That's almost going to be another breaker structure here. But there isn't really a clear, let me see. Potentially this imbalance here, we might get an entry, but I would much prefer this one up here. So let's see if we get a pattern into that level. Let me just where is the, here we are, just so that everyone can see what I'm thinking. So I'm waiting for a pattern into that level. So let's go down to the M1. So we're coming up once again to the New York close, which is not ideal. So let's go zoom out 5 minutes, speed it up. Got some equal highs. So I might actually set a limit order to catch this move. So to slow it down. I'm just waiting to see. Oh, here we go. Right. So we got these equal highs here. We got our point of interest. I'm gonna zoom out one more time. Bam, bam, bam. No, not feeling it. Not feeling it. We've got way too much of a gap up here. Way too much. I would rather short a boomerang of this pattern. So no, just gonna skip it. Not feeling it. Let's see if it would have after all of that planning, it turns out for me it's just not high probability. So this is literally what happens in real life, guys. You could be stalking, and then you realize, hold on a minute, this isn't high probability. Why? Because you went and you zoomed out, you checked another time frame, and you realize, nope, not high probability. If it still works out, fine. It's just not my trade anymore. That's just the way it is. I would rather see like a liquidity zone, like a bank zone outside of this pattern, outside of this higher, bigger pattern. So let's look for it whilst this is playing. Yeah, Diego, feel free to unmute. Anyone can unmute and comment anytime. This is very informal, so the more interactive it is, the better. It'd be good. I would like to know what you think so far as well. Is this if this is your first simulation? So yeah. See, we didn't get that. We didn't get the short in the end, did we? So we've got breaker structure here. No, just not feeling it. Sorry if this, sometimes these simulations can be boring, but that's literally what happens in real life. right now is, okay, here we go. Let's see if it actually came out. Wait. Let me tidy up this chart. It's just, it's a bit messy, isn't it? I mean, we're constantly having to, here we go. Got a little breaker struck, the little banker block here on the 15-minute. Is it inside the pattern though? Yep, not feeling it. Let's go higher. Is that a good one? No, that's not a good one. Got some equal highs here. Wow, this is looking like a massive reversal. So we should have some data now on the daily time frame. Let me go on the H1. Got some equal highs up here at 74. We've got this range that I was looking at previously. I'm not really happy with this one, even though it's, what caused this though? This break. Oh, it's this one. Yeah, actually, no, this is a good one. This is a strong one. So let's zoom in. There's a bit of a hammer there. It's a little imbalanced. Okay. I need to zoom into that area, look at it a little bit more in detail. What's this? Oh, okay, this is our, here we go. Look at this. We've got a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is a very strong breakout. Look at this. Here we go. I know it's a bit messy. Let me tidy it up so I can actually explain what's going on. Get rid of that, get rid of that. It's no longer relevant. Okay, so let's get rid of that. No longer relevant. I'm going to leave these ones here. Okay, so Jenna, this is making so much sense. Good, glad it is. All right, so we've got this, look at this massive, like this is a very strong level, right? Very significant low. And what broke it? It was this banker block, which has been now tested, but turned out to not be very strong. So we go to the next one, we go to the imbalance. Now the imbalance has now also been, it's been mitigated, but the imbalance is now inside of this pattern, this sort of ascending channel, right? And this ascending channel, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we're expecting wave 5 of this channel, right? So wave, when you count the waves, let's do this together. You're going to see 3 taps at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why I go on about 5 waves, because the top 3, wave 1, 3, and 5, are the 3 taps that you see. And we just call it 3 taps because it's just easier to say it's the third tap. It's the third tap. But really, what we're talking about is wave theory. This is pure Elliott wave theory, but we've mixed it with smart money concepts. And what I'm seeing here is we're seeing this higher time frame compression lower into this wedge. We've got 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, it needs to be here. There we go. That's more like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So there's the 5 wave here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this, it has broken. Okay. Now we're heading, we had a retest down here. The institutions, the smart money, they instigated this move, induced as many sellers as possible. induced even more sellers, and then just absolutely ran through their stops. Now they're once again accumulating. So this looks like a redistribution, and it looks like we're heading up towards this this new banker block, but it looks like we're still inside the pattern. I want a pattern. I want a liquidity with outside of this pattern, or at least near the top side. And we can sort of estimate when we're going to get it. We're going to get the reversal between the 11th of September to about 12th September. So in the next 48 hours, we're going to get the move that we're looking for. So if that does occur, then we need to be sure as to which banker block we're going to use. So let's zoom into this area on the lower time frames, because if we are going to get an opportunity, it's going to be in here somewhere. This will be mitigated on the 15-minute, which is not what I want to see. So on the 5-minute, don't like this one. I mean, this is the one that caught, you see this one here, but this one's already been mitigated, right? We're looking for something up here, and we're not really getting it, are we? We might, okay, here's the breaker structure. What caused it? It might be this little one here. It might be this little one here, but even this little one has already been tested once. What do you see there, Diego? I'm so focused on this. Go on, you can unmute.
Oh, that was funny. Yeah, I see some equal highs and a liquidity pool.
Okay.
I don't know why I can't delete this now.
Let's zoom in onto the M1. You're ruining my charts, man.
I'm trying to delete it with the arrow, with the eraser, but it's not happening.
There should be a button called clear. Okay.
Yeah, that's not working as well.
So on the M1, there was this gap, but this gap has already been filled. So this entire move higher was from this low, right? So we've got this breaker structure. And so we're looking now at this little, yeah, we're looking at this one. So this is the liquidity pool that you're mentioning, right, D? And then there's a gap there, right there.
And I think plan B would be QM, your QM that you've got there.
Oh, okay, this one here.
Yeah, probably plan B. There's a pattern there. Still trying to delete this thing from your chart.
Let me see if I can do it.
It's not happening. Yeah, you caught some decent entries. I came in late.
Like, oh yeah, that was the last part one. So if you want to,
okay,
you want to see those trades live, like yeah, you'll see them. All right, so now we're getting something, right? Look, these point of interest are outside of the pattern, it seems. So now we're ready to, you see, sometimes you just have to just pause, have a look at what's going on. We've got this trend line, broken retest. It's not something we trade, but traders trade this. So we you know, I look at it. I look at what is retail looking at? What are breakout algorithms looking at? They're trading this retest. They're trading the second, or they got stopped out here. So those I laugh because I used to trade this. So these breakout retest traders, they got stopped out. And then yeah, I know we shouldn't be laughing, but it's just the truth.
I know what you mean. When we used to be on the other side, and you know, when it hits your stop loss by the pip, or just a few pips, and then it reverses, and you get that tense feeling. But now we're doing that to people. It's hilarious. I feel bad.
We feel bad, yet we're laughing. Clearly, we feel bad. All right, let's. I'm just cleaning up this this chart. Okay. So I managed to clear the drawing. I'm actually still quite happy with banking profits here.
That's
But
a
I'm gonna
snap
hold.
exit.
Yeah, yeah. It was just I went. If you join late and you haven't seen the reason why, but I told you guys the reason why I exited here. So hopefully you can capture that. Let's speed this up. Come on. It's the 14th of September. So now this point of interest, I'm not happy with it. Why? Because it's inside the pattern. Hold on. You see? It's actually right on the edge, and it's right next to this higher time frame descending pattern. But what do we know about descending patterns? We want to actually be long, right? We want to take those longs. Let's go on the daily. Do we have a daily reversal? With it, that's a daily reversal. And if this daily candle closes the way it does, we have the daily, we have all time frames long. So what's the probability of this channel holding? Very low, right? So let's continue. I'm getting very bullish on this. So on the H4, we've got this bank level. So this channel, it's a little bit wonky. Here we go. I might be looking for a pattern up here to go long. So let's go back to the H1. Let's press play, zoom out. This is what's been happening with the Aussie in the last few weeks. I don't know if you guys noticed, the Aussie's just been going up, 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 up. I mean, we tried to catch a few shorts, but really we should just be looking for longs. This is a similar situation now where we're actually just seeing huge momentum to the upside. So we had let's pause it there. We had a reaction there on the H1 of our point of interest. So this was the first one. And you see, I got distracted and I missed the trade. Oh, there we go. So we had the reaction from the point of interest. We had a nice little potential pattern here. But this breaker structure is what's the important information that we're looking for. And this is the M5. This is a liquidity grab into this imbalance. Then we got a strong breaker structure. And now, nope, there was no trade. All good. False alarm. Let's press play. No trade for me, but is this the pattern I'm looking for to go long? Let's see. So 15-minute. Again, it's the same process, guys. Look, we got breaker structure, significant high taken out. What took it out? It was this one that has been mitigated. We've got some equal lows. We've got strong momentum. I don't see any longs.
I like this area as well here. Look at that structure. We've got an imbalance below the equal lows. Potentially.
What, for a long?
Potentially for a long.
What, down here?
Yeah, if you're looking for that, I'm not sure about how long it. I'm not in the zone like you are.
Unless there's a pattern. Let's have a look for it. Unless there's a three aces, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. And I'll definitely not play out.
Oh, what's the time? 12:30. Okay, Got another live stream in about 30 minutes, so let's just keep going. No, not feeling it. So we had this breaker structure, new significant high, significant low. Nope, no trade so far. Let's keep going. Yeah. If you need to shoot off, guys, that's fine. Remember, this is recording. This is a long session. And just sometimes there's just no trades. It's just the way it is. But hopefully you guys can see the process that we're taking. Right, so there's a potential for a potential pattern forming here. So if we get, this is on the M15. If we get a move lower from this point, I'll be looking for longs down here somewhere. Pattern is looking like an expanding pattern now, so I'm not feeling it. So now I'll be looking for a pattern around here, potentially. Speed it up. This is US Open. All right, so both these points of interest have now been mitigated. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that one. I'm going to start cleaning up these charts. Let's go on the H4. What are we seeing? So H4 looks like we're going to take out these, these highs. What's the next point of interest? Yeah, potentially here. So let's go on the H1. Up, 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 up. Down, up. Didn't break it. This is not a strong one. This is a strong one. Up, down. It's been mitigated. It's not a strong one either. So what's the next one? Bam, bam. Up, down, this one here. So let's get rid of this massive thing out the way. Duplicate this one. There's a little, there's an imbalance there. Okay, so I've got the next 2 points of interest. And these are potential reversal points, or at least counter trend trade zones, where we might get a, boomerang, double boomerang, if there's going to be a reaction low, which from this entire move, I'm expecting some sort of price action, some sort of, profit taking. So let's start mapping out some new potential patterns. So we've got this one here. Got this ascending channel, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we've got potential for triple boomerang. Okay, let's do. I'll do another 10 minutes, and then I need a break. My brain started to slow down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay, right here. Okay, so right now we're at the third tap region, but we've got the liquidity up here. So let's press play. Let's go down on that M5. Let's zoom in, make it nice and clear. Remember, we want reaction from this point of interest. Otherwise, we're not doing anything. Oof, okay. That literally missed it by 2 pips. Why is that? Why would they do that? Right on the, that's the 3 aces right there. So 3 aces, but they didn't even can they might try and bring it back in again. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that was a 3 aces, guys. We missed it because the point of interest was not. That was such a difficult one. Oh well, that was a very difficult one. Maybe the quality of the price actions wasn't that great, but missing it by 2.5 pips. Okay, so we've got a breaker structure on the lower time frame right here. That's fine. Are we going to get a pattern, potential pattern towards this banker block? Let's have a look. And let's press play. Slow it down, otherwise I'm going to miss it. So it's the London Open. There's no equal high, so I'm not going to place an order. These equal lows have been taken out. This might be the long that I've been looking for, guys. Hold on. Okay, prices reacted from this imbalance. It's taken out these equal lows. Pattern wasn't too amazing, but we have this little one here. Very nice. Okay, I'm liking what I'm seeing. So I'm into the M1. You know, when I go into M1, it's I'm serious. I'm committed. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4 boomerang. Oh wow, beautiful. I like this. You guys, are you guys seeing this? So we got a double boomerang. We've got boomerang of this 5-minute pattern, and then we've got boomerang of this M1 pattern into this liquidity. And now we've also got the breaker structure. Actually, this is the breaker structure. This little, very subtle one. Bam, breaker structure. So now potential longs around here with a very, very tight stop. So what's the time? Okay, let's do that. Set the trade in. So let's see, right. So this one, this breaker structure was caused by this right here. Okay, so let's set the order about 1.5 pips above. It's at 71,095 buy limit. Calculate risk. I'm doing a 0.5%. 71.95, that's already there. Stop loss about 1.5 pip below. So let's go. So it's at 6.8. Let's put it at around 6.8, 8.8. Let's do 2 pips. Okay. So we got, we have, my brain's slowing down. Okay, equal lows plus double boom plus M1 BOS. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, I think that's ready to go. In fact, I'm going to split this risk into 2 trades. So I'm going to have two areas to TP. So TP is going to be, I'll set the TP afterwards, but let's say I'm just going to put the TP. TP1 will be, so this was 7 pips, wait, 8 pips, 16, 32, up here somewhere. At this point of interest. Yeah, very nice. That's the breaker structure. And then we've got the break, yeah, point of interest right here. So that's TP1. TP1 is set, place trade. Okay, and the next one, so that's pending. I'm just going to duplicate this order. So there's now 2 orders at the same level so that I can then zoom out on the higher time frame. Let's go on the and let's set the next TP up here for 100 pips. But I will be banking profits. So this will be TP1, but I will be banking profits depending on what we're seeing. We didn't quite get the third tap. You see that on the H1, we didn't quite get the third tap. Oh well, that's not good. Not good. I would prefer to have seen. So that's plan A. Plan B would be the third tap, which would be this point of interest right here. So we've got this imbalance basically. So if plan A fails, then we wait for plan B. It's that simple, guys. Let's see what happens. M1, zoom out, press play. It's either the stop or plan B or TP or no trade. Looks like no trade. This should have triggered us in. We should have already been in this trade. But I think we entered it a bit late. So, oof. Yeah, that's a mistrade. We should have been in this this little wick. So maybe perhaps I was a little bit slow to react here. So you see we had the breaker structure here. No, this was a difficult one, very difficult one. I don't think yeah, there wasn't a clear breaker structure. It was just a liquidity grab. So unlucky. Market didn't want to give it to us. So now we have to wait because we're no longer trading. We should have been triggered here. So therefore we remove this plan A and we wait for potential for the next trade. In fact, yeah, that's all we have time for. So I'm just going to cancel these. Can't delete, close all position. Nope. Delete pending order. Yeah, delete pending order. And we've still got longs running at 1.6%. Let's have a look at the performance. View. Where is the Where's the summary of our performance so far? Show panels, stats. Okay, so 16 days have gone by. So we're halfway through our evaluation. 13 trades taken, 10 profitable, fantastic. 3 losses. That's a very high win rate, 77 win rate. So every time my bank profits, it actually counts that as a win. So just bear that in mind. We're up 4.8% and we're currently floating 1.6% off from the initial balance. So we're doing very, very well right now. And we're just being very patient. As you can see from what I got from this simulation is that it's pretty much what happens on a daily basis. Most of the time you're waiting. Most of the time I'm waiting and I'm skipping setups. I saw potential trades here and there, but then I zoomed out at the last minute. I realized, okay, wait, there's this confluence, there's this. And one thing that was missing from this simulation was my trading checklist. This is something that I usually have open, but I have it kind of ingrained in my mind already. I know what I'm looking for, but it's really good to have when you're simulating. You need to have your trading checklist, and you need to be grabbing screenshots. So with here, for example, I'll grab this screenshot and you can save it onto your computer, paste it onto your journal. So when you're simulating, you're also journaling. You could be recording yourself on every trade, but you should be treating it as the real thing. You getting the screenshots, multiple time frames, and then the explanations of why you took the trade. So simulating is time consuming. Look, we've been doing it for a couple of hours already. Yet I've taken no trades. And an additional 8 days have gone past. And this is just one currency pair. So do you really have the patience to wait 8 days to go through 8 days worth of price action on the Aussie and not take a trade? You know, if you can do it on a simulation as a practice, you should be able to do it on the live run. So there's so many benefits to simulating. And it basically, if you do a simulation at least once a week, you're just building the habits, you're building the endurance, you're building the behaviors, and you're getting to know yourself whilst you're doing this. Is there a little bit of, do you sense sarcasm? Do you sense fear? Do you sense anger, excitement? What happened when you missed a trade? How were you feeling? Were you really disappointed? Were you expecting to win? Were you expecting to lose? Expectations are something that you need to be very self-aware about when you're simulating. Because if you have the wrong type of expectations, you're going to feel frustrated, because we're humans. When we don't get what we expect, we feel disappointment. It's a simple formula. So your expectations need to be limited. In fact, you should be ambitious, but have the expectation that you're going to make mistakes. Expect to make mistakes. Expect to self-sabotage. So you're always cautious and thinking, right, I'm only one trade away from messing this up. My next trade could be a potential loser. So what do I need to do to ensure that I'm doing my job? Let me go through my checklist. Bam, 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 bam. Is it all good? Double check all time frames. Bam, bam, bam. Yes, I've done my job. Valid trade. Get in. And so at that point, you do not expect to win that trade. At that point, you've done your job. And so you should be content with whatever happens. If it's a win, it's a win, good win. If it's a loss, it's a good loss. You move on to the next one. It's that simple. And obviously, because you follow risk management, it's just part of the process. So I'm going to end it on that. I hope it's been beneficial for you guys. Thank you for all those that stayed for this entire live stream. For those who missed it, rewind, watch it at speed 1.5, 2x, so you get through it a lot quicker. I will sound like a genius whenever I hear myself at speed. But otherwise, I hope it's been insightful. And I think tomorrow we can continue for part 3, and let's see if we can find any trades. But yeah, thanks guys. See you soon. Oh, by the way, I'm going live in 10 minutes to discuss the competition on Discord. So on Discord, just keep an eye out for an announcement. I'll be going live and discussing like different strategies, tips, psychology on the competition. So you're welcome to join me. Take care, everyone.